I'm Jenny Pastusak, and this is Local Lens. Village of Hope is a local nonprofit in our community that serves women and children at risk for homelessness. Recently, I had an opportunity to sit down with two of their board members to talk about Village of Hope, their mission, and a fundraiser coming up that you won't want to miss. Since I have two of the board members from Village of Hope, Caitlin and Katie, I think that first, for people that don't know about the Village of Hope, we should talk a little bit about the organization. So, Caitlin, when did Village of Hope start? Like, how long have you been around?
A long time. It started in 1988.
Okay. Wow. So, how did it start?
So it started by the Little Sisters of the Catholic Church. And what I find really amazing is that some of the sisters that were originally started with their foundations, they are still on our board today.
Wow.
So what they were originally trying to set out and the inspiration that they wanted to have on our community has carried us through all the way.
So Katie, what does the organization do?
So we are transitional living for women and their children. So if women have, fallen on hard times or, they're trying to get back on their feet, we assist them with housing and we help them with programs. So we have our Steps to Success program.
Yeah.
We do financial advocacy with them. They have a case manager. There's, just a bunch of good programs to help them get back on their feet.
How do people become a member of the village? What are the requirements?
So to start out with, 18 to 62, that's the age group. Now, we will take children, but typically up to 3 children, and the child can't be more than 14 years old, the oldest child.
Okay.
And again, we do the drug testing. There's an intake that they go through, a whole process. It's like an interview because, again, they have to be motivated. This isn't we're just giving you this. We want to give you the tools so you can carry them out of the village, you know. And you got to want to do that for yourself at some point,
Absolutely. This is not a handout. You have to be very involved in your success.
Yes, absolutely. So there's definitely a process we have to go through. It's not, not you knock on the door and you get in.
And while they're in these programs, they've got kids and they've got, they're trying to, it's probably a lot. Like they're juggling.
Yeah, they're juggling that and trying to find employment if they don't have employment. So there's a lot of things that they have to be dedicated to be successful in this program.
The main mission is to beat homelessness. So the women that come to us are at risk of homelessness.
Okay.
So we provide transitional living over the course of 2 years. Sometimes it's a little shorter, sometimes it's actually a little longer. Mm-hmm. But these women have a place to stay because we know that shelter is one of the main things you can't live without. It is a foundation for we all need shelter.
Yeah.
So we all need food, we all need clothing. So when they come to the village, they don't have to worry about that anymore.
Right.
So we put them in a position that they can go through this step for success, get job training, know that their kids are taken care of through after-school tutoring, all of those things. They can concentrate on getting their life back in order so they can not be at risk for homelessness.
You talk about the village. Mm-hmm. Is it a space of home, where they all live together?
Yeah.
And they're together as a group too?
So we have 14 apartments, fully furnished apartments. So we have an admin building and then we have the apartments. And so they're in a separate building, but they're right beside one another.
Do they get to connect with each other?
Yes.
Okay.
All in the same area. They have a common space that they share, and there's a multi-purpose room for the kids, so they are interacting.
Okay.
They also have monthly field trips and different they'll have Salisbury Neighborhood Housing come and speak. Mm-hmm. We've had Mary Kay come and do makeovers. I mean, they have all different kinds of programs. Little tidbits that kind of bring.
Yeah.
That's great. Because I was just thinking, if they're all in this challenging place, together, and they all come from different walks of life, that the sharing that probably goes on and the growing, it's through the connection with other women, isn't it?
Yeah.
When they leave the Village of Hope, they have to be able to sustain themselves,
Right.
from there on out. So how do they learn how to do that?
Part of one of the amazing things about the Steps for Success program is everybody gets a financial advocate when they're ready. So it helps with budget, it helps with credit report, it helps with, because when you do move out, you have to make sure your credit report is in order because these landlords want to see that, you're able to pay.
Mm-hmm.
But another part is we have a savings program. And what they do is when, they're ready and able, we will put money back from them. They will, give us money. We will put it back for them. So when they graduate from the program, they will have the savings account, which is probably maybe for some of them the first time they've ever had money in the bank, which is amazing, and they were able to do that for themselves. And since that program started in 2017, we have helped them save $25,000 that they are able to take out on their own to put down for security deposit for their own place. So not only do they get to learn how to budget, they will take that with them leaving the village, which is amazing.
I'm sure you have some great stories to share about, people who have been through the steps to success and, they've found a new way and they're on their feet again and independent. Do you have any of those you can share?
So I had the fortunate experience of being a financial advocate where I got to work with somebody where she was an assistant manager at a local store, and her biggest goal was to move out,
Okay.
to get a place of her own. It was not to buy a house. It was not to buy a car. It was to be able to pay her own bills. She wanted a place close enough where she could walk to work, so she liked where she worked. And a month or two after she graduated from the program and moved in, I was with my girls at the Humane Society, and I ran into her, and she was adopting a cat. And I thought, man, girl, you made it. You made it. So everybody's success is different.
It's different to them and their situation and what they've been through.
And we're here for all of it.
Yeah, all of it.
So you can't do this for free. So
sure can.
you grants, fundraisers.
So what's shocking is we live in such a philanthropic area.
We do.
The majority, almost all, is from the public giving annual appeal, summer appeal, like
Community support.
giving donations, one person at a time.
Wow. And you would think there's other resources out there, but I think that, the story and the mission, how can anyone really say no to that? So you probably hold a lot of fundraisers.
Yes, we
Okay.
have our next one is the seafood boil,
Okay.
and that is November 9th. We have it at Venue 54 in Delmar, which is a beautiful place.
Okay.
So what you can expect from that is first and foremost a good time.
Yeah.
And we have a lot of sponsorship opportunities for corporation. You can buy a table. We'll have a silent auction, a live auction.
Okay.
So 50-50 going on. DJ Jenny J's coming this year.
Really?
Yes. So,
Seafood boil turned into dance party?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
We do it all. We do
Okay.
it all.
So, and a seafood boil, I'm sorry, but it's everything in a pot together. Can we
Yep.
break it down real quick? Okay. Like corn on the cob, shrimp, crab,
Potatoes, sausage,
Okay.
Yes.
the works.
That sounds delightful.
Yes.
And that way it kind of feeds the masses as everyone comes and hangs out. Sounds like a really casual, social
Yes.
meal kind of thing.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And you say auction.
I can talk about last year at
Okay.
least, and hopefully we'll get some of the same ones. But we had a fire company donate rides, like for the kids to ride to school on the fire truck, which was an awesome one. We had in the past airplane ride from yours truly, her father. So we had that. We had a tiki boat ride on the bay. All these fun things.
Well, and those are, I say big ticket. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna, bid $50 on an airplane ride. You know what I mean? You have a lot of big ticket items.
Yeah.
And then use
Ocean City condo,
Okay.
Yeah, Ocean City condo.
Sunset Cruise.
And these
Yeah.
are all donated from, people, businesses,
Yes.
organizations in support of
Yes.
Village of Hope.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we couldn't do it without them.
That's great.
Yeah.
So again, let's talk about the dates again. It's
November
seafood-
9th,
November 9th
seafood boil.
in Delmar.
Venue 54, yes.
Okay.
Yep.
How long have you been a part of the organization, Kate?
Wow. So I started in 2017.
Okay.
So-
And what about you, Caitlin?
I think I'm the same. Are we the same?
2017.
So I think you were like a few months before me, though. So yeah, we've both.
And a lot of times people are like, "Okay, I've served on this board for 3 years. I'm good." But you stay on it. So it obviously means something to you. Why is it so?
Probably the sisters.
Is it? Can you talk about that?
There is one sister, I swear. There are people in this world that bring the rest of us up, and this one sister, man,
Really?
yeah, Sister Marilyn.
Okay. She just lifts everyone up.
Powerful.
How many sisters are there?
There are three
yeah.
on our current board.
Yeah.
And how big is your board? Do you have a large board?
It's pretty big. It's 16
Yeah.
people.
Yeah. Yeah.
So are you always looking for board members? Like, are you looking for people who are interested and want to
Yes.
donate their time?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think that's important, too, to put, as people kind of move around
We're
on
also
boards.
looking for organizations that want to donate their time too.
Mm-hmm.
Like we
Okay.
hook up with the Boy Scouts and they'll do projects for us. We've hooked up with churches. They've done painting, fixing things.
Okay.
College athlete teams. They've come and done stuff like service hours.
Sure.
We will take.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
You
good
want
to
to work?
know.
We'll put you to work.
Yeah.
And I think that's great for the students out there to know, because sometimes they just don't know, well, who needs help? Like,
Yeah.
who,
Yeah.
and who,
We've had whole sports teams serve at the village at the Seafood Boil.
Okay, that's great. So it's good for a lot of different people in the community.
Absolutely.
We live in a county where it's all hands on deck.
Yeah.
And so we all need to do our part.
Yeah. And, part of me too, though, like I think about, my life, and there were points in my life where I could have made a decision to put me in a bad place.
Yeah.
And I was lucky enough to, not do that, or to have, someone to help me through that if I fell on hard times. And not everyone has that. And I think it's so important because, just because you're in a certain situation, that shouldn't define the rest of your life.
Shouldn't define the rest of your life.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you. The village really is awesome. So we're very thankful that more people will be able to see it. Like, we are shoestring budget. Like, every penny goes to good deeds.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Tibian, you have actually been through the Village of Hope.
That's right.
And can we talk about kind of what led you to the door of Village of Hope first, how you got there in the first place?
So my story started in 2021, when I came here and to Maryland,
Okay.
and I was located at Princess Anne at the time. I came with my 3 kids. Now at that time they was very young. My little one, he's a 2 and something, and I don't have no one here.
Right.
No friend, no family, no glue. I just came to have like a fresh start. And then from Princess Anne, I start calling different resource numbers to see like where I can be, me and my kids, to have place to stay. And then I called 211, and they linked me to Village of Hope, and I make the call. And then I made the interview and I get accepted.
you get accepted into the village.
Yes.
Can you talk about your experience there and what you actually did while you were there?
Okay. First time when I met Miss Hutt, it was very emotional time. I was going through a lot. I was like, can you just let me in? I just need place to stay, me and my kids, and I wanted them to start their life. The school is gonna start soon, and a lot of stuff. And then they was like, okay, we need to go through steps, like where I have to be what they call transferred from like either social service or life crisis or somewhere.
Okay.
And they have to have that refill first before they accept me.
Okay.
And then I did all the steps and I get in. I think in the first week I set up the goal. Like Miss Hutt, she was like, walk me, and she was like, what's your plan? Like, this is just programmed for 2 years. After 2 years, you need to be like able to be in your own. Mm-hmm. So what's your plan? What you try to do? I didn't have a job at the moment. I did not have a car, nothing in my hand, just me and the boys, and that's it. And she was like, okay, so set up your plan, set up your goal, and we're gonna help you to reach your goal.
Okay.
And I know at that moment I just want to start my education. Like, I have a bachelor degree, my dream to get like a master degree. Mm-hmm. That's it. Start a professional job, find a job, find a car, any car, whatever. Just get money in my hand so I can have like my own apartment and live. And she was like, okay, we're gonna provide you with all the resource and everything can help you to reach your dream. And they did. They like, we have a lot of workshop like where you know how to write your resume. Mm-hmm. Like I think we have one where how you do your work interview.
Okay.
And then how I can build up my credit score.
Yeah.
Because it's very important. I did not have any clue about credit score or whatever credit card.
Okay.
And we did have a lot of workshop, which has helped me a lot to understand what I need to do exactly. Okay. And then after that, I start apply for school. I find a job, of course, before. I was working at one child care facility. It was like, just came in the right time for me.
Okay, good, good. So
me and the owner, we was best friend until now.
Okay.
She was part of my journey because she's the one write support letter for me.
That's awesome.
For my school. And even Village of Hope with Miss Hutt and Miss Dana, she was the president, I think, for Village of Hope at that time. I collect all what they call the support letter or the recommendation letter for the school. Mm-hmm. I don't know how to write the statement of purpose or like why I want to enter this college specifically. Sure. And they start teach me like this how you do it and this what they want to see. Actually, that helped me a lot because right now I'm in school. Like,
you are?
Yes.
Okay, where are you in school? What are you studying?
So when I first start, I start as a master's student in the MEAS program and in the UMES, the University of Maryland Eastern Shore.
Okay.
The MEAS program is Marine Environment Science. And right now I'm a PhD student, or actually I'm a candidate PhD student because I'm done my comprehensive, my proposal defense, all the steps.
You have?
Yes, I'm done all this.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So you're now, are you headed, where are you headed next?
So my next step, actually on Monday, I should start my internship program at in Sandy Hook in New Jersey.
Okay.
It's going to be in one of the NOAA lab. By the way, I'm Elmer CSC fellow. Okay. And this is part of the NOAA organization, is the Living Marine Resource Center.
Okay.
So I'm one of their students. and actually get accepted because also with Village of Hope, I get the recommendation letter and the other steps to apply for this scholarship, and I get accepted. So basically, I'm studying for free right now.
You earned a scholarship to go to school to finish.
From master degree, and I switched to the PhD, and they continue funding me.
And let's talk about your life now. Have you graduated from Village of Hope?
I graduate within 1 year.
Okay.
With that 1 year, actually, I must accomplish all
All of the steps.
the steps.
So you've graduated. You mean you have a place of your own?
Yes, I have my own apartment. Of course, I get the apartment because also Village of Hope, they was like in my back, and because I did not have a history where they asked where you was been living before.
Right.
And Village of Hope, of course, I think they have some type of program thing linked to where I'm staying.
Housing.
Yes, the housing. And I think all the women who's graduating from Village of Hope, they have the priority to be in that housing.
Okay.
So with the help of Village of Hope right now, I'm being there almost for 3 years in my own apartment
Okay.
with my kids, and now with my mom.
Did you get a car?
Of course.
You did.
I get car in the first month when I get to the Village of Hope.
Wow.
Yes. I get my job. I start my job as a lead teacher at the childcare, and from there I start having I finance my car, and I start building my credit score. My kids, they are enrolled in school. At that time, we have a lot of issue with the documentation.
Oh, okay.
But with the help with Village of Hope, I was able to put my kids in school, and this was my top priority, that the kids need to be in school in the time. I don't want them to miss their school.
Right. Very important.
Yes.
And it's funny because we were talking about school. They're in school and you're in school, and your kids actually give you a hard time.
Boys. I mean, and especially in, I have preteen,
Okay.
and I have a little boy who's just turned 6 in March.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Did you do your homework, Mom?"
Of course. And it's funny, isn't it? Homework is funny because when I was having exam, and after I get my results and everything, they be like, "Are we able to see your result? Can you show me your degree?" I'll be like, "Okay."
Did you get an A?
If I get a B, they be like, "No,
Oh.
yeah,
Oh.
you should do better." And then in just 1 minute, they be like, "But you did your best.
It's okay,
So
Mom.
it's okay. Don't feel sad." I'd be like, "Thank you. Thank you for all the support." Actually, they support me a lot.
I was going to say, how do you feel? You've accomplished so much in a short amount of time, and I know that the Village of Hope has been a huge support for you.
Yes.
How does it feel?
I don't know what when I go back and think, if I did not been in Village of Hope, what my life gonna looks like.
Yeah.
For real. I don't know. Probably it's gonna be hard for me to achieve all this stuff because they just put me in the right direction, and they provide me with all the resource that I need.
Right.
Of course, no one gonna do the work for you.
That's what I was going to say. You still have to be dedicated.
Of course.
Yeah.
And I learned something.
Okay.
If you want to help yourself, you're going to find all the people around you, they want to help you.
Yeah.
But if you think you're going to sit in your place and you want everyone to help you and do the work for you, you're not going to go nowhere.
That's right.
So you have to have that in yourself.
You do.
So they provide me with all the resources. They put me in the right direction. And even when having a lot of issues and legal
Sure.
part in my personal life, and they've been like in my side, like, okay, this is the right direction. Don't go there. I want to start my school. Okay, probably they're gonna ask you from 1, 2, 3. So be prepared.
Right.
So because I'm Sudanese, I graduated from Sudan.
Okay.
I lived there for a long time. I came here. I don't have the background. This is a new thing for me,
Yeah.
a new culture, a new system. Like the way that we been doing stuff in school is not the same way.
Completely different, I'm sure. Yeah.
The requirement, the qualification, everything is different. So to put myself and build myself to be in this track, you have to have the right information.
Yeah.
And at that moment, Village of Hope is my resource. Like, I have to go back, okay, I need to meet with you guys. Can I come? And they've been so supportive. They are my family.
Yes.
I did not have a family. So Village of Hope, my family. Even if I don't have like a meeting, they have the time for me. If I just call, like, I need to talk, I need to come and say something because I'm doing blah, 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 blah.
Right.
And they be like, okay, the time from here between 2 to 3, are you free?
Yeah.
Okay, and they come and sit. If they don't have the right information, they be like, we can look, let me ask, let me see, or this is the right place to search or to start. Look at this website.
Okay.
Call this number.
So they do homework, you do homework, and then together you find the
Yes.
solutions.
Yes.
So, future goal, do you know, I mean, obviously you want to see your kids graduate and
course.
you know, do you have like something dangling out here that you're looking to achieve?
At the moment, finish for this year.
Okay.
Looking to finish my internship with the NAWA Lab. That's gonna be, I have to spend the 3 months in New Jersey. And then after that, in the fall, I'm planning to do my first publication.
Okay.
Yes.
To be printed.
Yes, to be published. Wow. So this is my plan for this year. And by 2027, I'm planning to be graduated as a PhD. And I don't know if I'm gonna be like working. My plan to get a position at the NAWA.
Sure.
If I did not, probably I'm gonna be working at the UMES. I love lab work. I love do research stuff. So this is my goal in my academia area.
Okay.
And other side, I have a lot of dreams. One of them was to help women like me. Women, they have dream, and just the life didn't go in the right direction.
Right.
And right now, I'm one of the board member at Village of Hope.
Okay.
So that's something that I did, but I want to spend like more time, maybe invest more time with them.
Right.
See what we can do to help women. I want all the women to see that you can do it, even if you have a lot in your plate. Even if you think like it's too late, it's never gonna be too late.
No.
It's always, there is the right time for you to start your own journey, your dream. And you can accomplish a lot of your dream and your goals. You need to find the right place to start.
And you're a prime example of that.
Thank you.
Thank you. I want to thank Katie and Caitlin for joining us and sharing information about Village of Hope, but also to Tibian, thank you for sharing your personal success story. If you'd like more information on the Village of Hope, you can visit their website at villageofhope.us. Thank you for joining us here at Local Lens. We'll see you next time.